K-State's offense has a lot of weapons and a lot of experience, but there's still some firsts happening, including Jadon Jackson. He got the first touchdown in yesterday's game and the first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, and that last week's touchdown was his first since his true freshman year when he was still at Ole Miss. So I caught up with Jadon yesterday to hear how he's becoming a reliable part of this unit. So you had the first touchdown of the game today. You had the first touchdown of the game last week. What is it about your game that has kind of made you into this early game guy?
Just Will's trusting me. When we go out there, we just look at each other and we're like, all right, it's time to go.
Your longest catch of the day was 40 yards, double coverage, in a time when you guys kind of really needed to score because it was only a 2-score game. Do you turn anything up in those moments, or are you just know that Will's looking at you in those moments?
I would say just trying to stay neutral. Never get too high, never get too low. That's the name of the game. There's a lot of bumps and bruises all over the game. Start off hot, some start off slow, but it's just about staying in that same range. And
is staying neutral natural for you, or is that something that you've worked on as a football player?
Something we stress here at K-State a lot, staying neutral.
And so last year was a little bit of a slower year for you after transferring in. What made you want to stick around at K-State for another season like this?
The coach's belief in me. Loved Ole Miss, loved being there. Felt like my time there came to an end. Transferred here under Coach Ward. He parted with us. Coach Middleton came in, and he stuck with me. He stuck with me a lot. He helped me truly understand how to be a better athlete, a better player, and all of that. And then Coach Kleiman being around, stick by me. Coach Joe Hall, all the coaches, the whole coaching staff, they just stuck around, been there for me when I really needed them.
Do you think Coach Middleton is kind of a part of your big first 2 games of the season so far?
The whole coaching staff. Yes, Coach Middleton, but yes, the whole coaching staff. They have a lot of trust in me. Hopefully even more now. Go out there and make plays. Just try to be the best player I can be for the team. And
kind of going back to today's game, the O-line moved around a lot, figuring out different things to do. Does that impact you much at all, or do you just trust them to do what they need to do?
I trust them to do what they need to do because they trust me to do what I need to do. It's a great unit up front, starting with the starting offensive line, even the rotators who rotate in. We just got to make the best decisions for what Will needs, what position he needs to be in so that he can make his plays as well.
And how would you describe your and Will's connection through these first 2 games?
Me and Will talk going into drives at practice about what he sees and what I see, and we just try to get on the same page, and then we just try to make the connection.
And you guys have a big game at Mizzou next week. What are you looking forward to getting out of the final non-conference game on the road in a good environment?
Honestly, looking for the win. Looking for the win. We want to go in there as a unit, play our hearts out.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
An easy guy to root for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that interview was right after the game ended, right?
Yeah. I appreciate him taking the time, too. His family was outside. They were waiting for him.
Waiting for the K-Nation.
Thank you, Jadon Jackson's family, for giving him another 10 minutes.